everyone. My name is Precious Ofori, a proud youth reporter and your host for UNICEF Ghana's new podcast, A Seat at the Table. And today in the studio, we have with us a very wonderful and dynamic star. When I say a star, you probably should be having a clue just now. Yes, you heard me right. He is a rock star. A rock star indeed. He's recently had a collaboration with UNICEF Ghana and composed a song titled Let Them Shine. Let Us Shine. And he is a multiple award-winning musician. See, he combines Afrobeats with high life and blends it with contemporary rhythm. So if you've heard rock star, you should know the person we are talking about. Okay, so rockstar Kuami, you're welcome.
Thank you, Precious. How are you?
I'm good. How are you yourself?
Doing fine.
You're looking good.
Thank you. You're looking good yourself.
Thank you. I think blue is your color. Have you ever thought of wearing it over and over again?
Blue looks good on me, but that's not my favorite color, but it looks good on me.
So what's your favorite color?
I'm kind of a weird person. Today this, tomorrow that. Sometimes purple, sometimes black.
All right.
Yeah.
So I have been following your career journey, and I must say that you're doing incredibly well, especially on TikTok. It's just amazing. I love it.
TikTok, huh?
Yeah.
Loud.
It's so loud. So we've heard about Kuami Eugene. We know him just as a musician all over. So to you, who exactly is Kuami Eugene in your own words? What would you tell our viewers?
Okay, so Kuami Eugene is a young, vibrant guy that loves humanity, that is just striving and doing so much just so he'll be remembered one day. That's basically Kuami Eugene.
That's amazing.
So if you see this guy going back and forth doing so much, it's just so one day when I rest, people can say Kwame supported and he gave his part. Yeah.
Sure, and you're already leaving a mark.
I'm trying.
So when did you finally realize that this whole music thing is my career, is something I'm so much invested in, and it's no more a hobby?
It will never stop being a hobby.
Okay.
That's it. I'd see it's more of a hobby than a career, actually.
Oh, wow.
Because I think the best thing to have as a person is to get paid for something you enjoy doing. I think that's the best thing in the world. So I would never stop seeing music as a hobby. And it started before senior high school.
Wow.
I started from the church. I was singing from the church and I started playing the instrument. So I knew a bit about music. And then senior high school, I continued doing music and I realized people actually love it and it makes people happy.
Yeah.
And I'm all about making people happy. I just love to see people put smile on people's faces. So I realize anytime I sing, people clap and they get so happy. I'm like, you know what? I have to take this thing serious. So after senior high school, tertiary, I studied music as well. And music production, sound engineering, and composition. So music has been my life. And that is where, I know I have to take it serious. And it's been a serious thing since senior high school. Yeah.
That's great. So you're already doing well. You're an inspiration. Just like I want to know more about you. A lot of people outside there want to know more about you. And we would want to know what your biggest challenge has been so far as a young artist. You've been with a different studio before. You had your very own space where you became your own producer, you are your own singer, and then you're your own writer as well. How has it been for you? What were the challenges?
Okay, so far it's been quite a journey. It's been a smooth one as well, I must say. The only difficult part was coming up as a young Ghanaian. We didn't have infrastructures and we didn't have measures put in place to help young artists that are talented and coming up. So it was difficult. It's either a reality show, and a reality show is like 10 out of 10,000 people.
Okay.
It takes the glory of God and then so much hard work and relevance to find your way in the midst of 10 people in the entire nation. And looking for a guy like me that came from the slums, I came from Fadama. It wasn't that easy to just come by some uncle that had the money to take me to a recording studio, to do everything for me. So that's what I'm saying. It's been quite a journey. I had to work so hard. I remember I started my own studio when I was just 17 years old. Yeah, in my mom's kitchen actually.
Whoa, I never heard of that story.
Yes, in my mom's kitchen. So she's been a blessing to my life. She was the first person to help me purchase my first computer to start production.
That's great.
And she didn't really have money. So she had to, everything, all the entire capital. She had to give me the entire capital to start a studio in her kitchen. And I remember reading, so obviously it's a kitchen. We live in the slums. There's no air condition. It's just a ceiling fan. And the heat, sometimes she feels bad for me. Like the heat here, how are you surviving in this heat, recording in this heat? So when I was 18, I left home. I have to leave home. I left home, moved, gathered some money, rented my own apartment because I lived in an environment where it's an enclosure. If you play loud music, you're disturbing. And making music is about playing the music repeatedly. And people hate to hear that. They hate the process. They want the finished version. I had to move to Tabora, not so far from here,
Okay.
to start something else, to start producing by myself. And then when I was 19, I joined MTN Hitmaker. That same year, no, when I was 18, I joined MTN Hitmaker. And then I got signed to Lynx Entertainment. And I had Angela when I was 19 years old.
That was like a real
And it
hit.
just changed my life like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 19 years old, I just catapulted from just street boy in the slums to a superstar in the country at age 19, and everything changed from then.
So, was there any specific, like, big challenge that really hits you that you sat down to think about it, like, for over and over again, to know that, okay, so if I do this, this is how I'm going to come out of it?
It was that time, that stagnant process of knowing you've completed school and there's something needs to be going for you. And this is what you really want to do. My dad used to say, you're smart. Why don't you do something else? And I was all about the music. I know I have the gift. I have the talent. I need to work hard and become this Kuami Eugene today. But it wasn't easy because there was no money. There was no studio fee. There was nothing. That moment, it was crazy. That moment, because even if somebody wants to believe in you, it's just out of what you've told them. Did you get it? Yeah, so I'll get there one day, but how are you going to get there? And like I said earlier on, measures were not in place in Ghana where you can easily go to a recording studio and record. But these days, yes, you can be in your backyard and still make good music. And like you said earlier on, because of TikTok, platforms like TikTok,
Yeah.
anybody can become a star tomorrow. It wasn't like that back in 2018. So yeah, that was a little struggle process I went through. Yeah.
You know, God bless your mom for
She's
giving you
amazing.
this
Amen.
big opportunity
She
to
did
do
come.
that. That is how it's supposed to be. Every child needs the parents and the guidance of the parents.
100%.
He had his mom help him, and that is how it's supposed to be. So you recently had a collaboration with UNICEF Ghana. Yes, tell us how it all started and how you took it.
So one fateful day, my manager called me. He was like, yo, guess what? I was like, talk to me. UNICEF called. I was like, oh, UNICEF? Yeah, UNICEF called.
UNICEF.
And I said, so what's up? What's the deal? End of year party, performance, what? I said, no, they want you to record a song and work on an entire project with you. Like, yo, that's fine. So we had a meeting with them and I met the wonderful team from UNICEF. Amazing people. Had a very good time with them. By the time we go home, we knew this one was going to be great because working with them was one of the easiest work we've ever done. To be frank with you, one of the easiest work we've ever done. And they know what they're doing, they understand what they're doing. And the back and forth, the communication, everything was just perfect like that. So it was a happy call. And we've had a happy reception since. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And there were a few lines that I heard in the song.
Yeah.
I don't know how to call this, but it goes like A. Mia. Is it like a tree word you
It's a
included
tree
in
word,
that?
it's a tree word.
So like Mia as a
Me
child.
as in me.
Me.
Me. So The entire thing is saying, let them shine. They deserve every right. Every child deserves a right. Every child deserves an identity. Every child deserves education. Every child needs to be happy. Every child needs to stay out. We need to take them away from oppression. And it's best for them to know that it is them we're talking about.
Yeah.
Everything we're saying here, it's about them. Because I had kids in the studio to come say, hey, Mia.
That's like a creative way of playing with words. And
Yes.
we've known you so much for this. You play with your words, and that comes out so amazing. So I would ask you this. You composed the song yourself,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
So what are some of the lines that you feel like, okay, so every child should definitely have it in their minds?
Hey, Mia. One.
Okay.
And two, let them shine.
Let them shine.
I had to repeat that numerous times in the song because they have to shine. They are the future. So let them shine. Hey, Mia. And freedom is every child's right.
Yeah.
That's the most important line in there for me. Freedom is every child's right. So the process of shooting the video, we went somewhere really far to actually shoot the video, the bits where there's a little girl carving, and
Yeah.
So myself, trust me, we had a lengthy conversation with UNICEF, and I know there were some few back and forth and unpleasant things going on where kids are being deprived of education, and young girls are getting pregnant, and some are being maltreated and all. But I haven't experienced it myself. I get to hear of them. I've seen cases on TV, radio, but I haven't experienced it myself. So this video should give me the opportunity to be there with them and experience some for myself, seeing little kids that had babies. And it was sickening. It was sad. So shout out to UNICEF. Now, I'm not just somebody that have heard of things like this, but somebody that have seen things like this and being proud of their life. So yes, it's a humanitarian job, and I'm in for it all the time. I'm hoping we actually do more to help these kids. Yeah.
So that's great. So that day you released the song on, I think, 20th of November. Thank you, 21st of November. It was a Friday. And before I came for the program. Yeah. So before I go home, it was already trending everywhere. Snapchat. No, it went really far.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. That's good.
That was a plan. So, yeah, thank God we were able to execute what we planned for.
So now you're having a seat at the table here and almost everywhere. So what do you think young people can do to have a seat at the table, just like you're having a seat at the table here?
I think it's not so much about what young people can do.
Okay.
It's about what parents and caretakers, what they can do. Because they're young people, for crying out loud. We need to set a pace. We need to set a future for them.
Okay.
They can't wake up and go to school all by themselves.
Yeah.
They can't wake up and join creative class all by themselves. They can't wake up and become who they want to be unless they need some assistance. So it's not about what they can do. It's about what caretakers and parents and adults can do to help these kids. So I will start by saying that when we wake up early in the morning, our thoughts should be all about the kids, their future, what is good for them, and what we can do as individuals to stop those who do not listen to these messages. Those who hear these messages and turn deaf ears to it and act like these kids don't exist and they don't deserve to have freedom like we are saying. Let's start with them. Yeah.
So individually as young people, they would want to know, aside what their parents are going to do to help them as young people,
Yeah.
what could they do? What do you think they could do to claim like a space for themselves, putting their parents aside, like as young people?
As young people, you can't even say hard work. They're not there yet. Do you get it? It's just a lot of aspirations and dreams. Young people, they dream, and we need to allow them to dream. They dream, and we help them fulfill what they see in their dreams. You understand?
Yeah.
If you ask a young person right now, what do you want to be? They say, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a judge. I want to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to become that. So we need to teach them.
Okay.
We need to show them the way. We need to help them. So all they need now is assistance, a lot of teachings. That's if you learn, you do your homework. Because these days the world is actually becoming a very, very small world right now. You first dancers didn't used to make money. Now we pay dancers huge money. You understand? So we need to, parents and caretakers need to understand that if you have a child and they are actually good at dancing, that's a profession now.
It's a professional, parents.
It's a profession now. It didn't used to be a profession. Now it's a profession. Now to be a very good drummer is a profession. Drummers are flying all over the world. I'm a musician. I have an instrumentalist. I fly with them all the time. And they get paid really well. So if your child is a drummer, if your child is a footballer, if your child is a dancer, if your child can read well, now spelling bees, kids are making money. People are playing video games and turning millionaires these days.
Wow.
Video games, yes. If you go online, type they are taking matches and they have ransom of $200,000 for a winner who can really play video game. It's an open world. We need to learn to accept that kids these days need to explore.
Kuami, what is next for you?
For me,
Yes. What should your fans be expecting from you?
expect to be inspired, to be motivated, and take time. Watch my life. I don't give up in life. So I want to see everybody not giving up in life. New music, so much fun.
So much fun.
New
Underline.
music is so much fun. So much fun.
Okay. What message do you have for young people watching you currently?
Young people, explore, shine. Every day, every time is your day and time. Today, till you get to where you think you're so comfortable, make sure you shine. Learn more, gather so much experience, gather so much knowledge that any field you find yourself, you'll be found wanting. That's what I have to leave you.
Every day, every time is your time to shine. So, Kwame, are there any regrets so far in your life since you started this music career?
Yeah, I think every human being, one way or the other, have regrets.
Okay.
And mostly some of them are very, very personal.
Very what?
Very,
Personal.
very, very personal. There are certain things that you wish you could have done earlier on. Yes. And that's why I keep saying that we need to plan our life way ahead before whatever we will face gets there. Because as human beings, no matter what, we will face troubles and tribulations. It will come. The troubles will come, the temptations will come, the pain will come. It depends on how prepared you are to face it, because it will come definitely. It's inevitable. So I have some regrets, just that they are very, very personal, and sometimes you can't do anything about it, because the reason why it's regrets, it's in the past. We'll fix the future. Yeah.
That's well said.
Thank you.
Finally, what exactly would you want to be remembered for?
Humanitarian, philanthropist, good musician, and somebody that puts smile in everybody's face. That's my job. This is good.
Okay.
Smile because of me. Smile. That's it. That's all I want.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's actually a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure being
as our
here with
very
you.
first guest for the new
First
episode.
guest?
Yes.
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Our very first guest for the episode for the new podcast, A Seat at the Table. We just finished having a conversation with the rock star Kuami Eugene. And every week, we have different voices, different perspectives, and different stories to help you know how to claim your place at the table. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.